Shower on him every blessing, drown him in a sea of happiness. Give him economic prosperity, such that he should have nothing to do but sleep, eat cake, and busy himself with the continuation of the species. And even then, out of sheer ingratitude, sheer spite, man would play you some nasty trick. Fyodor Dostoevsky, Notes from Underground. In Notes from Underground, Dostoevsky formulates a criticism of modern and totalitarian utopianism. Dostoevsky knew that humans weren't created to live in a society where everything is supposedly perfect, certain, and comfortable. He knew that humans are designed to seek adventure, chaos, and uncertainty. Utopia means perfect society, and utopianism is a movement towards a perfect society. Now, Marxism provided a scientific theory that warfare between the oppressor and the oppressed is the primary fact of life, and that this must be transformed into an egalitarian utopia. And this led to ideas like distribute all resources equally, which is enticing but is not practical or self-explanatory in the least. In the 20th century, we've seen things like communism, which are practically aimed at a utopianistic, egalitarian society where everybody has what they need and everybody will be rational. So it's a rational scientific form of utopianism. People would rather have interesting trouble than uninteresting perfection. They would rather be overwhelmed with questions than left with answers. The idea of a utopia is practically an anti-human idea because we are not made for a utopia full of predictability, comfort, and order. We are made to deal with uncertainty, chaos, and dynamism. We are created to be in a dynamic society where the dualities are constantly changing and we are constantly adapting. It is the dualities, when combined, that create the whole, and it is wrong and it is misguided for us to take one of these dualities and make that the whole, or at least try and make that the whole, because the whole is the two combined, the combination of the dualities of life, the combination of order and chaos, the combination of masculine and feminine, the combination of happiness and sadness. Both are necessary and both we should actually embrace. We cannot have one without the other. It's as simple as that. And that is a huge problem with utopianism. It is just his fantastic dreams, his vulgar folly, that he will desire to retain, simply in order to prove to himself that men are men and not the keys of a piano, which the laws of nature threaten to control so completely that soon one will be able to desire nothing but by the calendar. And that is not all. Even if a man really were nothing but a piano key, even if this were proved to him by science and mathematics, even then he would not become reasonable, but he would purposefully do something perverse out of simple ingratitude, simply to gain his point. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Even if a man was proved to be insignificant, and his life was filled with nothing but comfort, order, and predictability, he would purposefully demonstrate chaos, disorder, and unpredictability simply to prove to himself that he can. Man is not rational by nature, but man needs an overriding purpose, a mission, a belief system that constitutes and brings forth his best and rational self. Men won't just be rational merely because they have all they need, which is what utopianism aims to achieve. Let's just look at history for a second. Is history rational? One may say anything about the history of the world, anything that might enter the most disordered imagination. The only thing that one can't say is that it is rational. Man is both rational and irrational, and covering him in comfort and prosperity will not eliminate his fatal element. Visions of a perfect society are flawed. It's as simple as that. Our individual rights and liberties must be protected and respected. A single vision of perfection onto reality could result in the devaluation of individual lives. And this is what we must be careful of. If you enjoyed this video, go down, like and subscribe, and drop me a comment about what you think about utopias. But if you like and subscribe, this video will get promoted to more people and this message will be spreaded further. Thank you for watching.